What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and join the family if you feel like you want to, but you really don't have to. Anyway, so I just ran to Family Dollar today and I picked up a lot of new products from their Believe Beauty brand. And I'm really impressed because everything was under $5. And I was like, there's no way this makeup can be good. So I started opening it and kind of swatching it, and I was like, wait, I have to film. So some of the products are opened, some are not, but don't mind that. So if you want to see what I bought from the Dollar General Believe Beauty, stay tuned. So we're going to go through what's left in the bag first, and then we will jump into the other products. So I did pick up some brushes from a different brand, but they're still all under $5. So the first brush I picked up was the Believe Beauty Angled Blush Brush. This says it's a medium density brush, but I'm probably going to use this as a contour brush just because it is pretty big for a blush brush, but we'll see. I picked up this, I don't know if I have this, I really hope I don't. This is the Maybelline Cheek Heat Fuchsia Spark. This was on clearance for $4.50. This is actually really nice. I have two other colors and I really like them, so I'm hoping I don't have this shade, but if I do, it's not the end of the world. But I really like those. A lot of people don't like them, but I really do. I picked up the Believe Beauty sponge. I don't know why I keep saying Believe Beauty because this is all pretty much Believe Beauty. I like the color. It kind of reminds me of an EcoTools sponge that I've seen floating around because it's flat on the top and then it's flat on that side and flat on that side. So this is going to be really interesting to use. Hopefully it's good. So I've never tried that before. I picked up the Total Face Brush, which I'm going to be using as a powder brush. It says full-size brush is ideal for flawless mineral or pressed powder application. So that's cool. And this was $3, which honestly isn't bad. I picked up this Jade facial roller. I've had a lot of Jade rollers, but they've been like this big, and I was like, I really want to get a nicer one. So this one looked really nice, and I wanted to try it to reduce, just to try it out, because I've already lost my little ones, so I figured the big one would be better. I picked up the eye smudger brush, or a pencil brush. This guy was $1, and I'm pretty sure it's a good brush. I just need more pencil brushes because I use it to put highlighter in the inner corner of my eye. All right, what's next? Ooh. So this is the Brighten Up Color Corrector in Light and Medium. I didn't even know this was a color corrector. I thought this was a cream blush because it was on the cream blushes, but that's okay. So it's a salmon-y color. It's got some bubbles on it, but that's okay. So I'll give it a try. I really thought that was blush. But I did pick up another one of, I picked up this palette. This is the Believe Beauty Plush Purples, and I thought these shades were so pretty. So you get a mixture of shimmers, mattes, and metallics. And this just looked really pretty. And I got another one of these, but I'll show you that in a second. I picked up this metallic liquid eyeliner in Dark Champagne. They didn't have any black liners. I was so sad because I was like, I really want a black liner, but I figured a brown liner would be fun to try out. Then I picked up this Get Glowing highlighter and contouring palette for light to medium. I mainly got it for the blush because I'm really into peachy blushes, and it's a really pretty peach blush, but I like that you get a bronzer and a highlighter. I picked up this highlighting stick in the shade Pixie. thought this looked really cute. This looks a lot like the Wet n Wild sticks, if you know what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, I did. Okay. Sorry. Then I picked up this Pretty and Primed Stay Put Makeup Primer. I must have a migraine coming because I'm rambling with words. But this is a colorless silky primer that helps smooth your skin, extends the wear of your makeup, and works with all complexion. So what's really interesting about these primers is you use it, you put it on, and you let it set for 1 to 2 minutes. And I thought that was really interesting. So I'm excited to try this. Migraine. But yeah. So it's a Stay Put. So I'm guessing it's a gripping primer. I don't know. We'll see. I picked up a concealer. I picked up the Your Covered Liquid Concealer in the shade Fair. Hopefully it is my shade. It does look a little light. But the one I picked up is too dark. But this one hopefully will work. I picked up one of their Velvet Matte Liquid Lipsticks in the shade Cherry on Top. I just thought this was a really pretty blue toned red. My foot is really itchy. And then I did pick up a blush. This is a Color Me Cream Blush in Tropical Sunlight. And it's a corally, it's an orange, but I love orange peachy blushes. I think those are so pretty. Now we're going into the products that I had already opened because, you know, I have no self-control. So they're all in here. So I have the Believe Beauty Matte Blur Loose Powder. This is in the shade Light to Medium. It does look like it'll be a little too dark for me, but hopefully it's not. Fingers crossed. I did pick up this highlighting palette. This is in the shade On Cloud 9. It's the Luminizing Glow Trio. So you get a white gold, a pink, and a champagne. Super excited to try this out. When I swatched it, it looked really pretty on the skin. I picked up this Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray. So you can use this before your makeup or after your makeup, which I thought was really kind of interesting. And I did use the sprayer, and it sprays out a fine mist, which I was so excited. I picked up this Extended Lash Lengthening Mascara. This mascara looks really high end, so I'm super excited to try it out because I can never have too many mascaras. Then we have the Dual-Ended Contour Stick. This is in the shade Medium, but I figured this side would be perfect for me in that, because this side may be too dark, but we'll see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe I can make it work. Then I picked up their Hydrating Primer. This one is that one was the Stay Put Primer. This one actually feels really hydrating. I did put a little bit of this on my hand and it made my skin feel really soft. I picked up this liquid lipstick in the shade Tea Time. It's actually a lot darker than it is in the tube, which is kind of interesting, so be aware of that. Here is the other eyeshadow palette I picked up. This is in the shade Nearly Nudes. I love the shade right here. I think that shade is so gorgeous, but there are one metallic, some shimmers, and mattes, and these are just so beautiful. I cannot wait to wear them. Then I bought a lipstick. This is in the shade Very Berry. Vibrant Berry, but it's more of a blue toned red, which I thought was kind of interesting. I did swatch it. Like I said, it's more of a red than a berry. It looked berry in the tube, but when I swatched it, it was more of a blue toned red kind of shade. Either way, I don't care. I still will love it. Here is their eyeshadow brush. But what's really interesting is the brushes are like a square. handle, which I kind of like. I feel like it's a better grip than round ones. It's a little weird, but this is just their all over shadow brush, which I thought was really nice to have. I did need a new eyeshadow brush. I picked up this defining eyeshadow brush. It's just an angled brush, perfect for contour, like crease. Words are hard today. I'm sorry, you guys. I picked up the Skin Finish Foundation. This is in the medium to full coverage. This is in the shade Delicate Ivory. It might be a little too light for me, but I can always darken it up with powder. But you guys, this is a glass bottle. And I was blown away because this foundation is like $5. The top is really kind of interesting. It's got this little slant down, but I love it. And the fact that it's medium to full coverage is surprising. Here is the other shade in the shade Fawn. This looked like this could match my skin, but when I swatched it, it was so dark. It was so weird, but I don't care. I still love it. I'll get some use out of it somehow. I bought this angled or dual-ended eyeliner spoolie. I needed more liner, like slanted brushes for brows, and this is like the perfect thickness because it's not too thick and not too thin, and I like that it had a spoolie so I can like throw that in my bag to do my brushes. I picked up the Volumize Waterproof Mascara. One of these mascaras, I do remember, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. You put one coat on, it gives you volume. Put two coats on, it like thicken, or it's volume and length, and then 3 coats you put it on, and it's extreme thickness. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But again, I love mascara. Here is the other eyeshadow brush. I did pick up 2 of these, but you can never go wrong with too many shadow brushes. So I picked up this clear brow gel because I didn't really want to try a tinted brow gel. I'm really into like the skinny pencils right now, but there are some days when I do like to just throw on some clear brow gel. And then last but certainly not least is the Lock It eyeshadow primer. I did swatch this on my hand and it dried down to like a tacky finish. This is in the shade Translucent, but it's definitely not translucent. It gives a little bit of a white cast, which is nice to really make your shadows pop. But yeah, that is my entire collection of stuff I bought at Family Dollar or Dollar General. I did buy a thermometer because we need one to take our temperature for work. I bought Leona a gift. I got some cat treats and some Brookie mix because those just sounded really good. So yeah, I'm gonna hop off here and play with all my new goodies, and I will see you guys in my next video.